Get ready to experience Rome, the eternal city, a place where every cobblestone street, every sunlit piazza, and every echoing church tells a story more than 2,000 years in the making. Over the next 3 days, you'll uncover the best of Rome, its ancient ruins, its divine art, and the vibrant life that flows through its neighborhoods like the Tiber River itself. Your journey begins by stepping back in time to the days of emperors, gladiators, and gods. Start your morning at the mighty Colosseum, Rome's most famous symbol. As you approach, its great arches rise dramatically against the skyline, a monument that has stood for nearly 2 millennia. Inside, imagine the roar of 80,000 spectators, the clang of steel, and the dust of battle filling the air. Tour the arena floor where gladiators once fought for glory, and explore the underground chambers where wild animals and warriors awaited their moment of fate. Just a short walk away lies the Roman Forum, once the political and commercial heart of the ancient empire. Here, among crumbling temples and marble columns, you can trace the footsteps of Julius Caesar, senators, and merchants who shaped the ancient world. The Arch of Titus, the Temple of Saturn, and the Basilica of Maxentius still stand as echoes of Rome's greatness. Pause for a moment and picture the crowds that once gathered here to celebrate triumphs or debate the future of the empire. By midday, climb up Palatine Hill, one of the 7 hills of Rome and the legendary birthplace of the city. Myth says Romulus founded Rome here in 753 BC. From this spot, the views are incredible. The ruins of the Forum stretch below, the Colosseum stands proud in the distance, and the city unfolds beyond. Then, make your way to Capitoline Hill, where Michelangelo designed a magnificent piazza surrounded by the Capitoline Museums. Inside are treasures of ancient Rome, the bronze statue of Marcus Aurelius, and the famous she-wolf nursing Romulus and Remus, the city's legendary founders. As the day fades, stroll toward Piazza Venezia to see the enormous Victor Emmanuel II Monument, nicknamed the Wedding Cake for its layered white marble design. Its terraces offer panoramic views over the rooftops of Rome. End your evening in Monti, one of the city's oldest and most charming districts. The narrow lanes are lined with ivy-covered walls, cozy trattorias, and local wine bars. Sit down to a classic Roman meal, maybe spaghetti carbonara or cacio e pepe, and raise a glass of red wine to your first night in the eternal city. The next morning begins with a journey into the spiritual and artistic heart of Rome, the Vatican. Start early at the Vatican Museums and be sure to book your tickets in advance to skip the long lines. Inside, you'll walk through grand halls filled with masterpieces. The Gallery of Maps is especially captivating, an entire corridor of painted maps that feel like a time capsule from the 16th century. The path through the museum leads to the Sistine Chapel, where Michelangelo's ceiling masterpiece awaits. Look up and you'll see scenes from Genesis, including the famous creation of Adam, where God's and man's fingertips nearly meet. Standing beneath that ceiling is an experience few forget. It's a moment of pure awe. Continue your visit inside St. Peter's Basilica, the largest church in the world and a masterpiece of Renaissance art and architecture. The marble floors gleam beneath the light filtering through vast windows, while Bernini's towering bronze canopy marks the high altar. Don't miss Michelangelo's Pietà, a sculpture so beautifully carved it seems alive. For a spectacular view, climb the dome. It's over 500 steps, but the sight of the Vatican Gardens and Rome's skyline is unforgettable. From there, walk to Castel Sant'Angelo, once the mausoleum of Emperor Hadrian and later a papal fortress. Cross the bridge lined with angel statues, each one carved with flowing robes and serene faces. Inside the castle, explore winding corridors, ancient chambers, and the rooftop terrace, where the view of St. Peter's Dome, framed by the Tiber River, is one of Rome's best. As evening approaches, cross the river into Trastevere, a lively bohemian neighborhood where life seems to slow down. The cobbled streets glow under warm lanterns, and the air is filled with the scent of pizza and fresh herbs. Find a trattoria tucked in a corner square, order a wood-fired pizza or some local pasta, and enjoy the music of street performers drifting through the night. End with a scoop of creamy gelato as you stroll through Piazza di Santa Maria, where laughter and conversation fill the air. Your third and final day in Rome celebrates La Dolce Vita, the sweet life, that unmistakable Roman rhythm of beauty, elegance, and joy. Begin at the Pantheon, one of the city's true marvels. More than 2,000 years old, its massive dome remains the largest unreinforced concrete dome ever built. As sunlight streams through the oculus, the circular opening at its center, you can almost feel the connection between earth and sky, between man and the divine. Just a short walk away lies Piazza Navona, built on the site of an ancient Roman stadium. The square is alive with energy, street artists, musicians, and the sound of water from Bernini's Fountain of the Four Rivers. Take a seat at one of the cafes that line the square, order a cappuccino, and simply enjoy the rhythm of Roman life moving all around you. Continue your walk to the Trevi Fountain, a dazzling masterpiece of marble and water. Crowds gather here for good reason. The fountain glows in the sunlight. Its figures seem to dance among the cascading streams. Tradition says if you toss a coin over your left shoulder into the fountain, you're guaranteed to return to Rome. Some say 2 coins bring love, and 3 might even bring marriage. It's a little moment of magic in the middle of the city. From there, make your way to the Spanish Steps, where broad stone terraces climb from Piazza di Spagna to the Church of Trinità dei Monti above. Climb to the top and take in the sweeping views of the city's rooftops, domes, and the soft glow of afternoon light. The steps have long been a meeting place for artists, travelers, and dreamers. The perfect place to sit and watch the world go by. As the sun begins to set, head toward Villa Borghese, a vast green park in the heart of Rome. Stroll along shaded paths, rent a bicycle, or simply relax beneath the trees. Within the park lies the Galleria Borghese, home to masterpieces by Bernini, Caravaggio, and Canova. Bernini's sculpture of Apollo and Daphne is a must-see, a moment frozen in marble, so lifelike you can almost see the motion. Before you say goodbye to Rome, make your way to the Pincio Terrace for one last unforgettable view. From here, as the sun dips below the horizon, the city glows with golden light. The domes shimmer, the fountains sparkle, and the sounds of music and laughter rise from the piazzas below. Raise a glass of wine, take a deep breath, and savor the beauty of the eternal city. Because Rome isn't just a destination, it's an experience that stays with you. The past and present intertwine here in every street, every taste, every echo of church bells across the skyline. And when you toss that coin into the Trevi Fountain, you'll know you're not saying goodbye, just arrivederci. Until next time, Rome will be waiting.